So, Sam, can you talk like this?
So, Sam.
We couldn't get Spotify to work.
Spotify didn't work and it's totally fine. Spotify didn't work and it's totally fine.
Pre-stream music, everyone. That's the pre-stream music.
We were messing with it for so long.
Spotify broke.
Sam and I went and had dinner at the place where we had our first date.
On our first date, we were there so long and we drank so much wine that they kicked us out to the bar. And the same thing happened.
We were like, we
Thursday.
have a goal now. Yeah, the guy from behind the bar came over to us after we had been there for what, like 2.5 hours, and was like, "Hey, we have people waiting for this table." And Sam and I both started laughing, and we were like, "Would you like us to go to the bar?" And he was like, "I was gonna suggest it, yeah." And we were like, "Don't worry, this has happened to us before."
How's she been driving until now? Blind, which is ironic.
That's not true.
Now she's driving with glasses. She's just started jumping red lights and shit.
That's not true.
What did you do last night?
I jumped a red light by accident.
You jumped
by
a red.
accident.
Oh. She jumped a red light last night.
I never
and
do.
I was like, wow, it's ironic that now you can see. You're willing to do that.
I never do. I didn't know there was a light there. It's just
Yeah,
not an
you
excuse.
couldn't see it.
But
You meant April, by the way.
huh?
We met in April.
Did we meet in April?
We started chatting in April. 2013.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Why?
Because
Why?
I don't know.
Why specifically is
I
that?
don't know. It
What,
just
just
makes
that
me
day?
happy.
April? You like April? What's going on?
No, I'm just like, aw, we've been together so long.
I'm basically dead.
Sam remembers. I know. Sam's the one who remembers dates and stuff. You didn't remember? You looked it up. You could have wrote that out. You could have been like, "Yep, I totally remembered." Where are you going? They can see your knees.
Oh, fuck.
Give me those Miss Vickles jalapenos. Yeah, right there.
Miss Vicky's?
Miss
Not Miss
Vick-
Vickles.
Miss Vickles! I
Miss-
couldn't say Miss Vickles!
Miss Vickles loves pickles. Miss Vickles,
Miss
everyone.
Vickles, that's a company, right?
Miss
I'm
Vickles.
positive that's a company.
Miss Vickles loves pickles.
Whoops.
Yeah, again, she just got glasses and misread Miss Vicky from 2 feet.
Because the eye didn't. Because the eye looked like an L.
You keep making a big deal about how your vision is significantly better with these
It
glasses,
is.
and I feel like they're so cute that you're like it's actually making your vision worse, and you're just lying to me so you can keep wearing them. Honestly, they make my vision so much better. Oops, I just jumped a red light, but don't worry about that. Oh,
That's not what's happening.
are you sure?
Positive.
When I
Promise.
put these on,
You don't see any difference.
nothing
Right?
happens.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
They actually do suit him, right? They look good on you. Oops. Thanks, baby. Now I can rate him. Secretary, yeah, I haven't watched that movie in forever. That's a movie about BDSM.
Oh, is it? Mm-hmm. Do you know what she said to me today? I said, if you could be taller, would you? And she said, no, I would rather be smaller. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
It's because
You're like 5'1". And she said, when she was
yeah, I've
shorter...
grown again. That's the other thing.
She said...
I'm sorry, they don't know. They don't know that I'm 5'1".
She said when she was... I've always told everyone you were 5'1". I always thought you were 5'1". But she said when she was smaller than 5 foot, it was like part of her personality.
It was part of my identity.
It
Like
wa-
everybody would be
it's
like,
part of her
"Oh,
identity. It's what
Brooke's the
made
short
her
girl."
her. And now she's not, so she's bummed out because she's 5'1". And I'm like, you're still a fucking midget. You realize that like 1 inch has no scope People are gonna be like, oh, Brooke's not the same anymore, now she's grown an inch. Jesus.
Because, like the way I was explaining was that I was 4'9" for so much of my life.
That's so small!
I know. But, like, I was 4'9" for so long, and then, like, suddenly I was 4'10", and I was like, oh man, I grew, weird. And then I was 4'11", and I was like, holy shit, if I grow another inch, I'll be 5 foot. And then I was 5 foot, and then I got measured at the doctor's office to get my antibiotics, and I was 5'1", and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how have I just continued to grow, like, little by little? And it's weird because for so much of my life, it was like, who's Brooke? She's the fucking tiny girl. Like, she's, like, in high school.
But you're still the tiny girl.
But I don't feel
I've
like I am
never
because
met a
I'm
girl
so much
smaller than you.
taller. Because I'm so much taller than I was.
I've lived in, like, 6 countries, and I have not met a girl in her 20s smaller than you. Maybe, like, the occasional smallest Chinese woman ever in Hong Kong. That was it.
That's
Your
not
brother scored an
cocky
absolute
rhyming
screamer
stuff.
against Man United. Yeah, I know he did.
Dude, that clip was so good. I was like, it's George! I don't even like really.
I think how you don't really understand
I don't really even
football at
care
all.
about soccer.
or
Yeah,
understand kind of how it works, but you were just like, oh my god, he's got the ball.
yeah. And then he kicked it in the thing.
Kicked in the goal. It's called a goal.
I know it's called a goal.
Do you?
I
do.
do.
You know?
I do know it's
Do
called
you
a
know?
goal. And it was very exciting that he kicked it in there. It was awesome. The goalie was like, oh no! And it just went right by him.
But your wish to be shorter is very selfish.
I know, yeah, it's
Because
a totally...
I already get a bad back.
I know.
Dating you.
But look, guess what? I can't wish to be shorter and have it happen, so... Although, when I get older and my back starts to collapse... Well, maybe your back will start to collapse, too.
Yeah, from like stooping down to kiss you every time. I'll be in a wheelchair at 40. Mm-hmm. And you'll be like, I wish I was smaller.
Love you.
I'm gonna stretch you. I'm gonna grab your hands and your feet and I'm just gonna pull until you're like 5'3". And then I'll stop.
Okay, just stand on a chair. Yeah, I stand on the sofa sometimes. And then we're
That's
the
how the
same
conversation happened.
Yeah.
Because she stood on the couch and we were the same height.
height. Yeah, and then you got super offended.
Because I said...
Let me
Well,
tell.
no,
Let me
hang
tell.
on, no, let me
you
tell.
got to tell the other one.
No, let me
You
tell.
got to
Alright,
the other
hey,
one.
oh,
I
yeah,
stood
yeah,
on- I stood on the couch, and he was like, would you want to be this tall? And I said,
That's
no.
not what I said.
Yes, it is.
That's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
I said, how does being this tall make you feel? And you said, I hate it. And I was immediately offended because my whole fucking life I've been that tall, and you've just stared me in the face and been like, this sucks. And I was like, wow. And that's why I got irritated at you. And then you spun it to be like, I would hate to be this tall because I love being small.
Yeah.
But the question
Which
was,
is the truth.
the question was, how do you like being this tall? And you said, looked me straight in the eyes and were like, this sucks.
I hate this.
I hate this. And I was like, wow. Wow.
But I just meant it in like a dynamic sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I like that you're taller than me, so I don't want to be the same height as you. I filled up the like cupboard space above the fridge is filled with mugs too. Like we have to get rid of some.
How?
I don't know.
Last time I left, there was only enough mugs to fill that cupboard.
No, you were here when
Did you buy more mugs?
No.
Did you buy more mugs?
No.
Did you buy more mugs while I was
No,
away?
I didn't. I swear.
You're hiding your hands
I know
and your
because
armpits.
you're making me nervous.
Tell the truth to everyone.
I
Don't lie
didn't
to all
buy
these
more
people.
mugs.
Promise? She fucking
I'm double checking in my mind. I'm double checking in my mind, but I didn't.
You promise? Oh my god, you bought more mugs. She bought more mugs.
I bought like one. But
What?
I took it. No, I did. Okay. Honey, I bought one mug.
What'd you buy?
It was a Magi mug. And I took it to the office. It's not even here.
Alright, so I'm imposing a new rule. Look at me.
Looking at you.
Every time you buy a new mug, you throw one out. That's the new rule. We have 100
I
mugs!
know!
100!
I know!
No one needs that many
I
mugs!
know!
Ever! Ever! You could spend 2 days just throwing mugs at passers-by, and you would still have more mugs than your regular person.
And more felonies.
And more felonies. Maybe a couple of murders.
Oh my gosh.
That's the rule. If you buy a new mug, one goes. 1 for 1. That way there's a full rotation. Okay. You shook on it. It's a promise.
I know, why did I shake on it?
It's a
Why
promise.
did I shake on it? This is such a terrible idea. Oh, remember when I bought, the camera back there, and I was like, I'm gonna take pictures of all of my mugs and make a little scrapbook of mugs, and that way I can get rid of some. And you were like, but a collection needs the actual item to be there. So if they're just pictures in a book, it's not a collection anymore. And then that made me go, you're right, I should just never get rid of any of my mugs ever.
I've changed my mind. I'll let you take photos of them, and then I will smash them with a
Okay.
sledgehammer.
Oh no, honey.
Why is everyone calling me trophy husband?
Because you're so cute.
You're undermining me as a human being, chat. Actually, I don't know. Are you?
I mean, I'm calling you a trophy.
Yeah, but typically, like, a trophy wife is, like, a really pretty dumb wife.
Mm-hmm.
Who is there just because, like, people are like, oh, she looks nice.
They're an arm candy spouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, they're kind of saying I have the personality of a wet plank and nothing really good to contribute, and I just, like, look good
No.
and I'm tall.
No. They're like, he's so handsome. What a trophy. Don't send me mugs, I swear to God, you assholes.
Sam, why are you chewing on your finger? What?
You chewing your finger?
No.
Girl. Girl, you chewing your finger?
Oh.
What if we send mugs to viewers? Like, do a contest every month.
That would be cool.
And the winner gets a mug. One of your old mugs, so even the creeps can enjoy it.
Here's the important question.
What?
Do we leave the tea stains in there?
I think so.
Yeah. We send it to them
Well,
with tea stains.
we ask them.
Preference? Or
Do you want
would
the
you
mug
like
to be
us to
tea
bleach
stained, or would you
this,
like us to
or-
bleach and clean it? And if they
Right.
say bleach and clean it, I just, I'm not weird. I would just like a new mug. That would be cool.
Right.
We know they're normal. And if they're like, please don't ever clean the mug, let it fester, then
Right.
we're like, all right, so we're gonna blacklist you,
Right.
and you're not gonna get a mug
Right.
because you're weird.
Right.
So it's just a process of elimination.
Right. Right.
Dodgy didn't like it because the main protagonist wasn't a pussy.
Wow.
You're into that.
I'm not though.
In anime. Dude, all the animes you like, there's like...
Samurai Champloo. Mugen is a fucking badass. That's my favorite anime ever. So
Okay.
is Jin. Jin is a
You're
fucking
naming, like,
badass.
one anime right now.
Uh-huh.
Out of, like, all the mangas and animes you read,
Mm-hmm.
where, like, most of them just have no balls.
Okay, give me another example.
All of them.